Hi, welcome to another episode of The Young and the Restless. We open up with Lily and Danielle talking about him having sleeping issues as she arrives in the athletic club, and he invites her to his room because he has something to tell her. Then we see Phyllis is in her room and she's searching for trails that Jeremy may have left to clear her name. Then we go over to the Abbott house and we see Diane sees Summer is going out and questions where is she sneaking off with bags. Then we see Victor runs into Chance at society and apologizes to Chance for the harsh things he said to him. Victor found out that Abby was the one who cheated. Then Victor goes on to ask Chance about Diane's case, but Chance says that he can't give any info. Then we see Victor then meet with Nate. Then we see Victoria runs into Billy at the coffee house and Billy questions how she is so happy, and Billy asks did you get to does he get to meet the guy? And Vic says that it's Nate and Billy says that it must be a joke because the last he knows Nate is with Elena, and Vic says not anymore. Billy is about to start to make criticisms and get judgmental, and Vic tells Billy she doesn't need his judgment. Then we go back to the Abbott house and Summer tells Diane that she's making donations to the Women's Center, and Diane says that she wishes she could have known about it because she'd like to make some donations also. And we see Summer tries to leave, but Diane stops her to apologize for the situation that is causing issues with her marriage. And Diane says that she cares for Summer even though she hates her mother. Then we go back to the athletic club, and Danielle tells Lilly Phyllis is alive, and he tells her the story. And Lily gets judgmental and starts to take digs at Phyllis, and Lily doesn't like it as Daniel tries to defend his mom. Then he tells her that she killed Jeremy. Lily decides not to say anything, but Daniel presses her to talk. She tells Daniel that he doesn't want to hear what she has to say. But Daniel says to be honest, and Lily calls Phyllis's behavior sickening and says that this is not how a mother behaves. And she calls Phyllis selfish and a coward. Then we see at society, Victor questions that Nate had struggles before about their family and how they operate when he was with Abby. So why does he want to be with Victoria? What's different? And Nate says that he's a different man now than then. Back then he was just into medicine. He didn't want to pursue his business side. Then Victor asks to get to know Nate personally. Back at the coffee house, Billy says that he has opinions, but Vic doesn't want to hear. She stops him. She reminds Billy that Billy has no grounds to make any judgment. Then Billy agrees to just talk about the kids, and Vic tells him that she heard about the dinner he had, and she tells Billy that he can't stop hearing about Lucy, and Billy says yes, there's a connection between Johnny and Lucy, and Vic tells Billy that she is happy that they are happy. Then we see Chance get an update from the lab. And we see Phyllis starts trying to find more breadcrumbs from Jeremy. Then Summer arrives and Phyllis questions if anyone saw her come in. And Phyllis wants to find the EMT guy that helped them. Phyllis asks about Diane and if she is gloating that she is free. And Phyllis then asks about Christine and Daniel. And Summer tells Phyllis that she doesn't want to talk about Daniel. She's still mad at him. And Phyllis tries to defend Daniel, but Summer doesn't care to hear about it. Phyllis says that she hates that her kids are at odds, and Phyllis tells her Daniel is not like them. Daniel grew up with Danny, so he has a moral compass, unlike them who are go-getters. Phyllis wants to repair the relationship between Summer and Daniel, but Summer says that is not a priority at the moment. They need to focus on getting her out. back in Danielle's room, Lily apologized and says that it came out harsh, that she wanted it to come out. But Danielle says that it's okay, she just needs to be honest. Lily says that she is taking Phyllis is taking the easy way out and says that she needs to come back and face her judgment. And Danielle questions Lily about her time in prison, and Lily says that she had to pay her price for what she did. Lily claims that there was a silver lining at it at the end, and she came out stronger. Then Danielle goes on to drag her mom and says that Summer is following in the footsteps of their mom. And Lily criticizes Summer's choices also. But Danielle says that he can't be a family with them anymore. Really, Danielle? We see Victor Nate chat, and Nate says that he did business in college because of Victor. Apparently he read his book while he was in college, and it inspired him to do the business. Then we go over to the coffee house, and we see Chance meet up with Christine to tell her about the news. Then we go back to Nate and Victor, and Nate says that he accepts him for who he is, and says that he needs people to think like Vic in his life. That's why he needs Vic in his life. And Nate vows not to undermine Victoria or the company. Then we go back to the athletic club, and Lily tells Danielle to help Summer get Phyllis back home to clear Diane, and tells her to mend things with Summer. Then we see Summer is still mad at Danielle no matter what Phyllis says, and Phyllis tells Summer that she is searching for information on the web to clear her name, and she's going through Jeremy's emails and stuff. Phyllis tells Summer that they will find something to clear her name soon. Then we go back to the coffee house, and Chance tells Christine about the program that he found at the motel, and said that it had DNA evidence on it of Phyllis and her fingerprint. At the Abbott house, we see Billy comes by, and he and Diane talk about Diane, and Diane says that she's angry because she's on house arrest. And Diane tells Billy she can't wait to prove she's innocent. And Billy says, I hope that both happens because her issue may destroy the family. Then after Nate leaves, we see Victoria runs into Victor and asks what did she miss? What was he grilling Nate about? And Victor says that Nate is a good man and gives his approval for the relationship. Then we see Chance and Christine go over the evidence, and Christine finally believes that Phyllis is alive and wants to murder her, and yells about Phyllis's narcissistic and self-absorbing behavior. Christine vows to give Phyllis the justice she deserves. Then we go back to the athletic club, and Danielle asks Lily to keep it a secret for now, and she tells Danielle to be ready for the fallout when it goes public. Then we go upstairs, and Phyllis apologizes again to Summer for what she did, and Summer just wants to focus on clearing Phyllis's name. As Summer leaves, she warns Phyllis not to leave the room. Then we go back to the Abbott house, and Diane says that she will have the last laugh, and Diane says that the GCPD will clear her name. Then we go back to the coffee house, and Christine continues to vent about Phyllis playing her, and Christine is angry and ready to go after Phyllis. Thanks for watching. Bye.